yeah. Under the moonlight. Oh yeah. Under the moonlight. In a city so bright. Gavin is ready with all his might. Hunting the shadows, bringing the fight. Oh yeah. In Amsterdam streets where the canals flow, Gavin's on a mission, hear the whispers and know. Vampires lurking with their eyes aglow. In the heart of the night, it's a dangerous show. Riding through the shadows, feeling no fright. With his heart set on fire, he's ready to ignite. The thrill of the chase, he can taste the success. Stake in his hand, he'll give him no rest. Gavin's hunting vampires here in the night, dodging shadows, ready for the fight. From Amsterdam lanes to the full moon glow, he's got the courage to steal the show. Oh, Revolt races moments away. But first, a vampire dance he won't delay. In Sandboat's woods where the werewolves play, Gavin makes his way as the light fades away. Moonlit paths, the house fill the air with the spirit of the hunt. He's got no fear to spare. He feels the vibrations of the call in the night. Tiptoe into the whispers, he holds on tight. A silver bullet, he knows what to pack. Tonight's the night, there's no turning back. Gavin's hunting werewolves, catch the thrill. In Zandvoort's wilds, he's got iron will. From dusky trails to the howl of the breeze, with brave intention, he'll bring them to their knees. Oh, Revolt races moments away. But first, a werewolf chase, he won't delay. With the stars up above and a heart full of pride, in the shadows he dances, the darkness his guide. Fangs and claws, he can hear their growl, but he's got the power, always here to all. Past trees from the market, sun setting slow, but Gavin's got a mission, he's in the know. Tonight's the night, the hunt come alive. In Amsterdam's embrace, he'll truly thrive. So gather round folks, let the stories unfold of a hunter named Gavin with a heart so bold. As he races through shadows, no time to waste. In a world full of myths, he's on a quest
Testing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, we're up and running here. It's all a bit amateurish tonight, I can tell you. Anyway, it's Gavin Bass one. We're with Revolt Racing League this evening on a Wednesday night. Really looking forward to this one. A couple of new faces in tonight as well, and the usual motley crew are out tonight. And here he is Rick Hawk. He's definitely in there tonight. So it's all building up to a really good race. I'm going to come on in a wee short minute and give you all the stats that you need to know about tonight's race coming up. But before that, you know what we all have to get, and that's our Fred the Weatherman. He has been over and he's done a bit of a recce on the area down around Amsterdam, Schiphol, and around that area, and then out to say the Zandvoort, and he tells us the weather is quite stable, so we're not expecting too much tonight. But we'll hear from his own voice, and we'll see what Fred the Weatherman has got for us this evening. I'll be back with you in just 2 seconds.
Oh, Fred, the weatherman, what's the forecast today? Rain or shine, he'll call it, but he's usually wrong anyway. Drivers pray for sunshine, but Fred says storms ahead. Then the track stays bone dry and they all laugh at Fred.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. Fred the Weatherman here, coming to you live from Twisty's mum's house, where it is like a monsoon. It is soaking wet. People are drowning. However, for you guys in Zandvoort, that is not the case. The weather is looking very safe. No need to get those inters out, because the weather in Zandvoort this evening will be dry and it will be cloudy. Not sure on how the cloud's going to pan out, but it will definitely be dry and it will definitely be cloudy. Have a good race, guys. Gavin Bass, over to you.
Well, there you have it. It's all been set in stone, and we're going to have a very dry race this evening. Tonight, we're with Revolt Racing League on the Wednesday night team at Zandvoort here. 4.2 kilometres, which is 2.6 miles, 14 turns in total. You've got the famous banking corners, and they're actually 18 degrees, those corners are banked at. So absolutely super insane speed going round those right-handers. Lewis Hamilton, he's the fastest man on this track to date. The pit stop loss time is about 23.5 seconds, and of course that always includes that magical 2.5 seconds for getting your tyres changed. So that's all in that time. The safety car probability tonight is 50%, and the virtual safety car probability is exactly the same at 50%. So there you go. Kelly Kidd is leading the way at the moment in this championship with 51 points. Not too far behind him, and within distance is Labrat at 41. Black Box, not a stone's throw away as well at 40 points, and 23 for Low Pro and 20 for Go Box. So Little Kid, they're leading the way, and then you've got Lab Beetle, then you've got Black Box and Ribs together, and Black Maverick, and also Sheeper's Boy. You can see all of their scores individually there for the constructors. So definitely, definitely close enough for a battle or two here, and I'm expecting a few battles on live tonight with these guys. Always is, always will be. Should be some very close racing here around the Netherlands this evening. Some guys are going to be under particular pressure this evening. They've put themselves under the pressure, and this is a new thing that I'm doing. I did it actually last night because I was hoarse and I had a sore throat. And to be honest with you, I got bombarded with texts and DMs from every driver in the league saying that in their league saying, go ahead and do it again. That is absolutely brilliant. So what I've done tonight is there's two feature laps tonight, and what we'll do is we'll be following those guys probably just as they come out of the pits and watching them preparing themselves for their out lap and then their full lap. It's going to be accompanied with very detailed and individual music. And I think it'll add to the stream and it'll give everybody little bit of an incentive to really try and do well out there tonight. So those two guys tonight are Leon, who is Basic Beetle. He is going to be under the spotlight, and also the other guy that's going to be under the spotlight is GoBox whenever he joins the session. So those two guys are going to have two featured quali laps to have added pressure on them this evening. And then whenever we go out into the race after the national anthem, I have a couple of other little specials where we'll be watching Mazza in race action. And then there might be a little surprise or two after that. You never know. It's all to try and save my voice, get multiple coffee breaks, really just suiting myself, if you know what I mean. And damn it, why shouldn't the guys? Why shouldn't the? This is a busy wee job. This is turning out to be busy, but to be honest with you, I'm really, really loving it, and it just makes me buzz to get things right. You get things right, things happen. Absolutely. Lots of people are all jumping in between each other in leagues and all joining different communities, and I think it's brilliant. All working together, and it's really, really good to see it all happening. The Raging Hawk, good morning. About time you bought yourself others. It's about time you thought of yourself rather than others. All right, thank you. Oh, buddy, I think of myself all the time. I'm good to myself. Absolutely good to myself. So good evening to everybody who's tuned in tonight. It's that time of the evening where we're just about to start to get the intensity going. I'm still very much in Halloween mode. Thank you, Labrat, for your comments there. I still believe it's Halloween until tonight because it all goes for a week with me, and it started last Wednesday. So you guys are going to get the absolute full-on vampire, spooky opening to your show tonight. So who all is watching, enjoy. Just cover your eyes from time to time. It is a little intense at times, but it's very, very different. So welcome to Revolt Racing League's Halloween Bash here in the Netherlands on a Wednesday night.
a haunting refrain, echoes of champions whispering their names. The night unfolds with a trick and a treat, as engines scream under the phantom beat. Specters of racers past, they gather in glee, watching the battle from the grandstand of the free. With each lap turning, the clock keeps its pace. In this cursed competition, it's a high-speed chase. The final lap approaches the finish line near. Ghosts rattle chains, amplifying the cheer. With tires squealing and adrenaline high, tonight's the night where the legends don't die. The finish line flickers in misty haze, as Kevin's voice echoes through the smoky bays. This is it, folks, the moment arrives. Who'll take the crown? Who'll survive? So as the engines cool and shadows retire, remember the night, remember the fire. At Sandboard we raced with courage and thrill, a spooky ending that gave us a chill. As the clock strikes midnight, the legend won't fade. With Gavin's last words, our memories are made.
Well, if that doesn't prepare you for a flippin' tough race, nothing will. The adrenaline definitely gets pumped after that one. Thanks all for your lovely comments there about that intro for Halloween and for the Revolt Racing League tonight in the Netherlands with the short quali and the 36 laps. I think we're probably just waiting on. I actually noticed somebody that wasn't in there that should be in, and that was Go Box. I don't see GoBox in, so we're maybe just waiting for GoBox to join, and then we should be heading quite soon. There's Harry in. There's another one. That's 13. We're just bang on 8 o'clock anyway, so there's no big deal. I'm good, guys. If you're listening, if you wanna, there's Mazza Mac in now, and then GoBox. We're just waiting on. I don't see GoBox in there. Those are the guys there that are in week out. Good to see Jekyll in, and good evening to Brody. Always, always, always loves to watch the races on a Wednesday night. Definitely one of my super fans, and it's brilliant that she's here tonight. And I hope she really did enjoy that intro. She said on the chat that that intro is sick, and I must admit I had a lot of fun putting that together. I've been playing it all week for all the different leagues, and I think I've had my value out of it this evening. So yeah, I was just getting the Halloween theme into things tonight and trying to get these guys completely warmed up for the big one tonight. So just waiting. People are just tuning in as well, which is really, really nice to see. They've just tuned in time to see the grid this evening, and they also have just tuned in time to know that it is Revolt Racing League on a Wednesday evening, with the lads all just waiting on one lad, I think it is, and we'll see how that goes. Again, guys, if you're listening, don't be worrying about me. I'm dead cool, calm, and just if it's Aaron for the win, says Azzy B. LFC James says he can race if they want me to, but he's not feeling very well. It's a bit late now, James. We're about to ready up, so but thanks anyway. So Azzy B says little Aaron for the win. There's 14 in now, and we're just waiting on one more, and I think it definitely is Go Bucks that we're waiting on. Because he'll definitely be in here tonight for sure, because he agreed to do one of the Sighting Lab specials tonight. And talking about them, we might as well talk about them. It's a little addition that I've added into tonight's stream because I did it last night because I was getting hoarse. Honestly, I hope you don't think I'm complaining or Go Bucks is always late. No worries. Even James is starting to get catch on to Go Bucks. But anyway, I've introduced this and I did it last night. And as I say, I got bombarded with people saying, Gavin, that was brilliant. Let's do that more often, blah, blah, blah. Well, look, I have a lot of time in my hands. So if it's a day that I'm not too busy, which is most days, I'll certainly put that together. And I put up a little a wee rules sort of a thing and how to enter it. So at the between 9 o'clock and 10 o'clock on the morning of the race, you will see two alerts going out. One for race alert and the other one for quali alert. All you have to do is type the word me in capitals, ME. If you type that in capitals, you will qualify for the very intimate lap or couple of laps that you will do during the race, fully focused on you, background music all played on behalf of you, and your names are probably going to be included in most of them. And I'll probably not say too much while you're doing it because the music nearly takes the whole thing away. So it's really, really going to be quite a watch for anyone viewing it tonight. My job tonight and all nights is to try and turn this little hour and a half on a Wednesday night into something that people can just actually tune into and enjoy, nearly like watching an F1 show. So it's all put together in such a format that it hopefully becomes a bit more interesting. Good evening to Mischief. Good evening to Leon. We're just waiting on GoBucks, and that's okay. I don't mind if you want to wait and GoBucks. Definitely not. GoBucks definitely has to be here because he's one of the featured drivers. So this evening we're going to be featuring a night lap and a lap by Basic Beetle. There's GoBucks in now. And we'll also be doing a featured quali lap with GoBucks. Then, as the race continues on, we'll be featuring two other drivers this evening, and that is one that hasn't been known yet. That's a surprise, and the other one is Mazamak. So, we're going to be jumping in and out of those little themes this evening, and it's all to help me just keep the coffee coming and getting the voice slightly broken down because it is still quite sore. So, enjoy the show this evening, and let's get on to the exciting stuff. Right time to lock in, I guess. LOL will be listening. That comes from the Hawk. So everybody's ready and up now. That's all really happening beautifully now. Just go check my microphone is working fine. I know James is watching, so James, if anything happens to my mic or if I forget to turn something off or on, you can always give me the prompts because you always help me make sure that I don't forget things. James is feeling poorly tonight. He's got himself a cold. So he's in bed with his Bobo, and he's having his hot milk, and the two teddies are in beside him. Don't know what his teddies are called. Probably two Liverpool players by the likes of it. That sounds a bit strange, actually. Didn't mean to come out like that. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. James was laughing. Silly Gavin. Anyway, we are in the pit lane now of the Netherlands Grand Prix circuit, and we've got the drivers up showing Ken Boy in the Racing Bull this evening. We've got little Aaron in the Aston Martin. In the Williams, we've got Mazamak, and he's going to be one of our feature race. Then you've got Labrat. He's in the kick with Kelly Kidd, the league leader at the moment, both in the kicks. Ribs in the Mercedes tonight, and Gaz C7 in the McLaren. Mischief, as always, out in that Racing Bull. Looking forward to seeing him go tonight. And then Jackal in the Ferrari this evening. Maverick is in the Aston Martin. And Leon, he's another guy that we're going to be featuring on a lap this evening too in the Red Bull. So I don't think there's any good time to have a feature lap but the first lap. And let's see who has just come out of the pits. There we go. Let's give it to him. So I'll give you an idea of what we're doing tonight just to help me save my voice. So just enjoy and relax and do whatever.
Track on a Wednesday night, underneath the stars, feeling so right. Leon's in the zone, racing strong and free. Revolt Racing League, where he's meant to be. With adrenaline pumping, hearts in the game. Out laps, just a warm-up, driving ain't the same. Kick it up, dust.
So a relative newcomer to the league here is Leon in the Racing Bull, or the Red Bull this evening, and he's just getting himself ready then for the big lap. Here he comes.
Revolt Racing League, it's where legends abide. Flying past the curbs in a burst of speed, engine roaring loudly, this is all he needs. Neon lights flicker like stars in his sight. Each apex kissed as he follows the flight. From the outlap to hot, every second counts. Heart racing fast, nothing but high amounts. He's the king of the night, crowning dust and grit. With every gear shift, man, he's never gonna quit. Don't lag behind Leon, he's setting the pace, pushing through the corners like it's his own space. Keep it fully lit, feel that fire inside. Revolt Racing League, it's where legends abide. Checkered flags waving, the finish line in sight. Leon's got the lead and it feels so right. Lap after lap, he's carving out his fate in the land of...
So a 1:11.443 there for Beetle, and that was a decent lap now, in fairness. Just trying to get all my settings ready together. So who will we go out with now? Who are we going to round up with this evening? Who's on a lap? Let's go on with Mischief. Mischief's already set a 1:10.684 this evening, so he's out there to try and better that. So let's keep an eye on the deltas. Top right-hand corner, guys, girls, everybody that's watching, just keep an eye on the deltas to see if there's a minus in front of that number. If so, he's improving. Just coming round to the end of Sector 2 now, so it's going to be really interesting to see what he's got here. Kelly Kidd's already put in a 109.647, very much expected that. But look at this, Mischief's up nearly 3/10 at the moment, and that's definitely enough to get him into P2. I honestly think he just might even steal P2 here if he can just get a really, really good third sector in here. Oh, that's beautiful. P4, but I thought he could have got a wee bit better there, but not a bad effort at all. 10-4, 10-6-3-3 there for Mischief. Absolutely fantastic. Oh, hey, Kears. Good evening to you, sir. Nice to have you in the chat. On the ribs. So Ribs is just getting this things ready there and getting that harvesting right up to full. I am G-A-G-A, not a sir. I am a gaga, not a sir. I don't understand, Kears. Sorry. On with this one, Ribs. Let's see what he's got. A 118. 335 to beat. Oh, flip, Ribs is on fire here. He's half a second up there. Here's just keeping me going in the background about being a kid. I always thought he was sort of like an older guy, maybe about in his 30s or something like that, but I think he's only 14 or 15 year old. A great little driver he is too. We're still on board here with Ribs. Just check this out. This is looking particularly good here. So LFC James and Kears, who is commentary there, Ribs puts in a 110.701, puts himself into a nice spot there indeed. Let's go on with Little Aaron there in the Aston. Let's see what Little Aaron can do. There's a couple of Little Aaron fans in here. There was somebody cheering Little Aaron on earlier there, so just remind me who it was there, and I'll just tell Little Aaron that you're in giving them a cheer. So we're on with Ribs, or Little Aaron here at the moment, sorry, in the Aston Martin. Let's see what he's got in the tank for us this evening. Decent looking sector 2 there, so this could be decent. So important not to get it on the curb there. It just grabs you like a train line and it'll just direct you straight into that wall. That's a 112.667. Sneaky loser. It was Aaron himself. Oh my goodness gracious me. Sneaky. Thank goodness you're here this evening, buddy. Now you're along with the high-tech operator tonight with airplanes and bangers and all the rest of it. None of this low-budget stuff. This is high-tech stuff tonight, boys. Maverick, let's see where Maverick is. There's the Raging Hawks doing a decent job on that Alpine tonight now. He's in a 7th place with a 1:10. But just look at those times, nothing really much between them all. GoBox is in the pits now, and he's probably going to get prepared for his last outing. And that'll be the one I'll be keeping a close eye on as best as I possibly can, because we're going to be tracking this guy on a full out lap and give him a wee bit of banter. That's what it's all about. Wee bit of banter. But here comes Jackal. No, he's jumping into the pits. Jackal P5 at the moment. That's a solid time there for a 1:10, 1:64. So absolutely fabulous stuff there. Looks like Labrat's going out to try and better this 1:10. He wants in that 1:9, that's for sure. He definitely wants a 9 in front of that number. Mazza and Kelly Kidd are the only two now that have done that. But I would say GoBox is starting to get very, very nervous at this stage. Very, very nervous, because we're all just about to focus in. The whole world is going to focus in on GoBox and how he handles this lap. And you can see all the scores going on in the background. There's absolutely nothing to be lost. You can keep an eye on those times for everybody. Gaz going over the line now. He's in P9 at the moment with a 1:10.554. So Gaz is going to try and put everything into this lap. But our feature lap that's going to be left for this evening is going to be on GoBox, and GoBox is going to try and better that 1:10.335 he has at the moment, very much under the spotlight, may I add. So the world is going to be watching Mr. GoBox make an absolute perfection of a lap or a disaster. What's it going to be? No pressure, Bucks. If you're listening, please don't take me on board. I don't want to give you any more pressure than you already have. Maverick's out there in an out lap as well. So it's all going on in the pits now. It really is. There's Labrat stopped on there. He's just letting somebody pass it, say. Then you have Low Pro in there with a phenomenal 1:10.044. So some really good stuff going on here. Kelly's in the pits and Maverick's on that out lap. Don't think he wants me to do the commentary of this one. Or he's maybe jumping into the pits. That's maybe what he's doing. Well, we're Maverick here at the moment. Let's see how he does at the start of the end of Sector 1 here. Is he going to improve? Well, he's nothing to improve on. This is his first lap. So he's leaving it late to stick a lap in. So I'm fairly certain this is probably a very confident lap by the Aston or driver tonight. That is Maverick. IB Maverick in the Aston Martin here on a lap. Once we finish that lap, we're going to be concentrating then on having a look at this feature lap this evening and the last one of the evening, and that will be GoBox. He'll be going out in that Williams and he'll be trying everything to get out of that 7th position that he's currently in at the moment. So we'll be definitely tuning in. But let's just see how this one pans out. Twelfth position for Maverick. Gaz is out there at the moment too, and he's trying to burn up Sector 2. So let's see what Sector 2 is going to produce for the Gareth in the McLaren this evening. Oh, he's 2 seconds down, so there's nothing going on there. He's just getting ready for it. So I think Go Bucks is coming out of the pits now. So this is the feature lap of the evening. Leon had his earlier, and we're now going to be going on with Go Bucks to see what he can do for us this evening. So you're on board with Go Bucks there in the Williams, and enjoy this lap here from one of the good drivers in the league for sure. Go Bucks, let's be having you, sir.
Go Bucks on the track, he's ready for more. Through the curves of the Netherlands, the thrills in the air. Outlaps just a taste, but he's ready to dare. Racing with Revolt.
I think the pressure's getting to the big man. I think the pressure's getting to the big man.
The tires grip tighter as the stories unfold. The asphalt is calling, the crowd's in a trance. Go Bucks takes a deep breath. It's time for the dance. Don't drag behind. Go Bucks is on the chase. Get the hammer down. It's a high-speed race. Feel the power surge as the engine screams loud. Get the hammer down. Let's make them all proud. With precision in motion, he navigates the bends. Every shift, every turn, a message he sends. The needle hits the red, adrenaline flows. In the heart of the battle, Go Bucks feels the glow. The crowd's anticipation.
Oh my goodness gracious, did anybody see that? On his flippin' feature lap, Go Bucks gets blocked. I don't know who it was. I was trying to concentrate more on getting the music turned off and stuff like that. But that ruined Go Bucks' chance there in that lap this evening. That's just so unfortunate. Whoever that was is going to be feeling really sick. They were obviously totally unaware that that was going to happen there, and unfortunately that just ruined Go Bucks' lap. Whoever it was, it's going to be an impeding ticket, a very, very much impeding ticket there, and that definitely spoilt a really, really decent, good lap there for Go Bucks. But anyway, look, you can see the disappointment that he must be feeling. Honestly, he was going so well there. Oh, I don't know who it was. It doesn't really matter who it was because they're all really, really nice guys. Nobody would have done anything on purpose. Somebody was just obviously very, very much sleeping, not concentrating. It doesn't really matter if I know who it is. I dare say that guy's going to be coming on later to say very sorry about that. It's just one of those things. Every now and again, you just get yourself so red-misted in the driving that you just focus on what's happening with your own car and everything that goes on ahead of your head. Sometimes you just forget to look at the mini map or the mirrors, and that's just exactly what happened there. No bother at all, absolutely and utterly no problem whatsoever. So 1 minute and 55 left now, and Kelly Kidd right up there in first position, and that's the pole is set more or less there, absolutely, with Low Pro second and Lab Rat third. Absolutely fabulous to see those three up there. have to remember to turn this phone off every time I speak because it echoes in the background. So Kelly Kidd, low pro, Lab Bratton third in the kick, Mazza in the Williams, then there's Gaz in the McLaren. The Mercedes is with Ribs tonight, and then you've Jackal in the Ferrari. Basic Beetle, who is Leon, who had the feature lap tonight, he came in the 8th with the Red Bull. The Williams of GoBox and the Raging Hawk, who's our reserve driver and a good friend of mine, racing tonight in P10. Ken Boy, Mischief, Maverick, and Harry in those orders. Let me just not miss anybody. And then Little Aaron, lastly but not leastly, at the end of the grid. And that's AzzyB135, who's on Twitch as well. He likes a chat, does Azzy? Let's see if his racing's as good as his chatting. If it is, he should do very well. So it's that nervous time where they all get their bits and pieces together and they all do their fuel tweaks and their tire tweaks and their strategy tweaks, and they will be preparing for their formation lap this evening. And while they're doing that, while in Spain, but we're not in Spain, we're in the Netherlands, so it's the Netherlands national anthem.
The track, man. Yeah, boy. We're actually going to walk across the track. That's cool.
the forecasting day. Rain or shine, he'll call it, but he's usually wrong anyway. Drivers pray for sunshine, but Fred says storms ahead. Then the track stays bone dry and they all laugh at Fred.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. Fred the Weatherman here, coming to you live from Twisty's mum's house, where it is like a monsoon. It is soaking wet. People are drowning. However, for you guys in Zandvoort, that is not the case. The weather is looking very safe. No need to get those inters out, because the weather in Zandvoort this evening will be dry and it will be cloudy. Not sure on how the cloud's going to pan out, but it will definitely be dry and it will definitely be cloudy. Have a good race, guys. Gavin Bass, over to you.
Well, we're right back at it in the formation lap here of this evening's race in Holland with the Revolt Racing League. Kelly Kidd in P1 with Low Pro in the Haas P2. Let's have a look at the tyres that they're going to be using tonight as they go out. The telemetry set, full maps on, Labrats in the kick, Mazda in the Williams, Gaz C7 in the McLaren, Ribs in the Mercedes, then they've got Jackal in the Ferrari, then Basic Beetle in 8th there in the Red Bull, Go Box in the Williams in 9th with the Raging Hawk, my friend, as a reserve driver in P10 this evening in that Alpine. Ken Boy is on the soft tyres there and he's out in 11th. Mischief is going for the longer run in the hard tyres in the Racing Bull. Then Maverick in the Aston Martin. He's sandwiched with Harry at the Red Bull, and then behind him he's got his teammate Little Aaron pushing back in P15 there. So we're ready for the start and everything is set. I hope everybody is as excited as I am about this one because this could be a banger. Let's see what we've got. Thank you all for tuning in. This is Revolt Racing League. This is Wednesday night. This is Netherlands. And we are ready for those lights. Raging Hawk lost his driving license. He's just going to have to fill in his advanced driving test. Mr. Harry, he's going to have to get a copy of that as well. Those two guys can't park. But we've got ourselves a start here, and the lights have gone to red, and off they go, and they're away. And it looks like Kelly's got a real dominant start there, with everybody just tucking in beautifully behind. So let's see them all round this first corner. Make sure there's no incidents. Everybody's doing it nice and safely so far. And what a nice, beautiful, relaxed, and very clean start to this absolutely brilliant circuit here in the Netherlands at Zandvoort. Did anyone get any really early position changes there? Yes, they did. GoBox got up 2, Ken Boy got up 2, and Little Aaron made 2 places as well. Biggest loser there was Jackal off the grid. He went down 4, but he'll get it back. He ain't no slouchy boy, I can tell you. But look at this, no slouches available here right this evening. Right down to Raging Hawk there in 10th place. They're all hanging in together, and they're now going to do what every good racer does, is start looking for their opportunities under DRS, etc. GoBox did rocket off the grid, absolutely, Chris. Absolutely superb start there from GoBox. Just have a look at him. He always shows pace on the early stages of the race here. Kelly Kidd just sets the fastest lap there for fun, but that lap will be beaten. Early days in this race, but just look at this guy, GoBox in P7. He is really pushing this McLaren of Gaz to some venture. I hope that venture is not an incident. Really good stuff going on here. Take your time, GoBox. Maverick's in there now in P13. Those two Astons are going to start maybe to work together and help themselves around. That might be a good strategy for those two guys to team up and get themselves together. Get that front and that faster guy out in front on those DRS zones and get the tow train going. Don't write them off. Absolutely, definitely not. Basic Beetle now in P8 in the Red Bull, and he's trying to make a move, but just getting himself lined up for this very, very fast corner. If you go too left there, you can really, 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 really make it miserable for yourselves. In fact, it can be a fatal accident, actually, at that corner if you don't get that rumble strip right. But just look at this move now, and that's Beetle trying the inside. There's plenty of room being left for him, but he didn't just have the pace on that line. But he's really, really pushing in behind there, behind GoBox. Lap 3 of 36 here, and we've got ourselves a battle in P1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5, right down as far as 10, 11. Look at this. Honestly, you couldn't pick them out. Everybody just trying to sit in everybody's DRS zone at the moment. They're so heart scared to make a position. The only person that has lost out here is Maverick down in P12. He has just dropped behind Mischief's there, and then you have Maverick. That's right. So there's a big gap there. Maverick's needing to pull that back. Little Aaron's back in 13th. Jackal's now in 14th in the Ferrari, and Mr. Harry, I call Mr. Harry, he loves it. He's in P15 at the moment, so he had a bit of problems at the beginning. Oh, beautiful stuff there. We've now got the feature lad. Let's give the feature lad a bit of love, will we? In Revolt, we always like to give everybody a very warm welcome. So I'm just going to give this guy a really, really warm welcome tonight to Revolt Racing Lead. I hope everybody really enjoys having him on board tonight. He's a great wee driver and a great friend, works hard. So dedicate this little clip for him tonight, and he can catch himself back on a wee bit of live TV.
Underneath the glaring lights, the tension's on high. The raging hawk revs up as the engines roar inside. Tonight's the night in the Alpine Hill Glide, a reserve driver's dream with a thrilling ride. Racing in the Revolt League, it's a showdown of skill. The lads are all around him, but he's got the wheel. Lap after lap, it's a battle for pride. Navigating corners with his heart open wide. Get into the zone, feel the power ignite, pushing past the limits under the neon light. Don't hog those brakes, my friend, let it flow. In this wild ride, let your passion show. Champions roam with the roar of the crowd. This F1's your home. Adrenaline pumping as the tires screech. Every turn he takes, there's a lesson to teach. The raging hawk knows it's about finesse. Finding that balance, never aim for less. Climbing up the ranks, feeling the heat. With the lads all in front, he won't accept defeat. The night is electric, with every curve he's flown. In the cockpit's embrace, he's never alone. Under the neon light, don't hog those brakes, my friend, let it flow. In this wild ride, let your passion show. Get into the zone where the champions roam with the roar of the crowd. This F1's your home. From the pit stop strategy to the checkered flag, every second counts, no chance to lag. The engine symphony, every note it plays.
Dear, oh dear, oh dear, Ken Boy just binned it there. We've seen it happening, and that has caused havoc on the track. I don't think it's a full safety car, is it? Let me just see. That curb is a killer. It's absolutely horrible. If you hit it, it just train tracks you right into the front of that wall. There's nothing you can do about it. But a real good wee battle was going on in first place there, and that's going to continue all the way through the race. I'm going to be focusing very much now on the front runners for a while and seeing exactly what they've got in place for us this evening. but it is a safety car. It's a full safety car, so I expect them to go into the pits. It just said on the sign there that it was a safety car. I don't see the car on the track. This is where I really struggle. Looks like Kelly Kidd's just looking after his deltas at the moment. But that now says safety car up in the top left-hand corner on those boards. Oh, no, there is a safety car. Absolutely, definitely.
Oh no, someone has bended. Don't worry, just be cool and refocus. My good friend Gavin has gone for a wee smoke and double espresso while you guys sort your shit out. Now, if another safety or bad incident happens, I know Gavin will report it to the highest of high. So be warned, y'all. Stay safe.
Engines roar, the laps are flying, crowd is on its feet, electrifying. But a wing's gone loose, but there's debris near, yellow flags, the track's not clear, and the lights start flashing, silver star, here it comes, the safety car. Gavin's gone for coffee, Gavin's gone for a fag. While the pack is crawling, all tucked in a drag, he says, I'll be back when the racing's on. Wake me up when the sprint has begun. Drivers weaving, tires cooling, fans all groaning, patience dueling, cameras pan, but the pace is slow. Calm and boxed, feels like a late night show. Gavin shrugs, I've seen it all. Cars in line, just a motorway crawl. So Gavin for cup for a smoke. While the circuit's yawning, he's in on the joke. He'll stroll back in when the green lights fly, with a fresh top cut and a cheeky side. Marshall, clear the track. The crowd begins to cheer. Engines growl again. The real race is here. But Gavin's chair is empty. The mic's left alone.
So we're back to the real thing, and it looks like the safety car is going to come in this lap with Kelly leading the lead, very much so at the moment in the kick. Few people joining. You're just joining the Revolt Racing League tonight at the Netherlands here, or we're on lap 9 after the safety car produced itself. So one of the lads lost it on the very fast corner and ended up having to DNF, and that has caused the safety car. So with Kelly Kidd's away, he too is Gaz, and let's go down and just make sure everybody gets into this first corner nice and safely. Nice to see the Hawk up there with the top 3 guys in this league. He'll be loving this. Really, really good friend of mine, honestly. I couldn't wish this guy a better race at all. So I hope he has a real sound race tonight in P3 at the moment. Their stops there are all there to see. A lot of the people did make a stop, but he stayed out on those tyres. Down to Ribs and P8. Ribs is now starting to pick up the pace there in the Merc, and he is definitely going to mix it up here for sure. Mazza's going to have a Mazza moment here, and he's just making a real go on that Williams, and he's pushing hard there. Absolutely takes the front on that little posse. But look at this right in behind them. Oh, there's maniac racing going on here. This is incredible stuff to do commentary on. Oh, look at the Red Bull, takes it inside there. And that was a nice move tried by Harry. In fact, Harry did get up one there. He took Jackal, I think. Sorry, I'm on the wrong people. It's GoBucks and Harry. We're having the battle there with Little Aaron, and it's still going on. Oh, here comes the Williams of GoBucks. Nice inside move into the right-hander. He goes, and he's chasing down now. So nice move up in the 11th there for GoBucks on those fresh tyres. Ribs now having a real bang with Labrat. Brody, are you watching? Hello, Brody. Are you watching? I don't see any answer. I'm not sure Brody's there. Oh. Oh, my my text had stuck. Gaz up into P1 now with Kelly Kid in behind. Mischief's having a real good race here in P4 at the moment. But a three-way battle. I don't know if Brody's there or not, but this one's for you, Brody.
Feel the rush, the engines roar under lights at the Zandvoort shore. Kelly Kid's in the lead, but the night is young with the synth-driven beat. The race has begun.
Kelly Kid's got his eyes on the prize. Championship dreams where the heart's never lies. Crossing the track like a shooting star in the fast lane. He knows who you are. Revolt Racing League, the thrills in his veins. Every turn, every drift engraved in his brain. The crowd's alive with every cheer and shout. But the lap's far from done, there's no time to doubt.
Right foot down, feel that power surge. Every moment counts, no time to merge. Brody watching, love in her eyes as he dances with destiny beneath the skies. Championship leading, but no room to rest. It's the fight for the podium. He's giving his best.
In the mirror, rivals lurking close. Kelly Kid needs precision, it's the utmost. The curves of Zandvoort, they twist and turn, but he's gripping that wheel with passion that burns. Lights flash bright as they thunder around. He hears the cheers from the crowd, it's a glorious sound. Turn the corner slick, like he's gliding on air. Each shift of the gear with adrenaline flare.
Right foot down, feel that power surge. Every moment counts, no time
But in the back of his mind he feels the weight. Flashing lights, it's time to navigate through the chaos. He channels the crowd with Brody's face and his heart strong and proud. Pure synergy, they share this one dream. On this racetrack, they're a seamless team. The finish line beckons, it's calling his name. He's hungry for glory, igniting the flames. Zandvoort's curve dance with him in the night. As the world holds its breath, he's ready to fight. A surge as he breaks, heart racing, no doubt. Fueled by the love that's cheering him out. In the final stretch, he risks it all wide. This isn't just racing, it's love for the ride. So here's to Kelly Kid under stars so bright. With Brody in the stands, it all feels right. The checkered flag waves, the victory's near. In the heart of Zandvoort, he conquers his fear. With his foot on the gas, true love leads the way. This race will be his, come what may.
So that was a little musical tribute for Kelly Kidd and his partner Brody. Just a wee reward for him for all the hard work he puts in. Hope he enjoys watching that back. So real good stuff going on. But look at Mazza. Mazza's having a real battle now. He's right in amongst it. And he's going to start producing some real good stuff too. So we're going to be keeping an eye on him because he's one of the featured laps this evening. And I'm going to just wait for another couple of laps. This is really getting good here now. And this actually could be a really good time just to get the music out of the road for the evening and get it over and done with. I'm going to do it because he's really involved in something really, really good. We're going to go on with Mazza.
Lights are blazing bright. Mazza Max ready, he's feeling the fight. Zandvoort's a stage where legends ignite. Rev to the limit, ain't no end in sight. Tires screaming loud, they grip and they slip. Making that turn, man, feel the whole trip. Adrenaline rush, it's more than a race. Heart pounding hard like a bass in your face. Send it, goddamn send it. Mazza, leave them all behind. Never intended. Revolt F1, we're taking it higher. Tearing up tarmac, fueled by that fire. Send it through the curves and the bends. Living for the thrill where the road never ends. Gritting our souls with every single ride. In Zandvoort's embrace, we're never gonna hide. Man is strong and it's loud. Mazza Max in line, watch the competition fade. Precision and power is the price we have paid. Overtaking heroes in the blink of an eye. Chasing those shadows as the night goes by. Every apex conquered, every lap he defies. With each driven corner, man, he's touching the sky. Send it, goddamn send it. Mazza, leave them all behind like they never intended. Revolt F1, we're taking it higher. Tearing up tarmac, fueled by that fire. Send it through the curves and the bends. Living for the thrill where the road never ends. Gritting our souls with every single ride. In Zandvoort's embrace, we're never gonna hide. Late night battles, man, it's fierce and it's bold. Man versus machine, every moment unfolds. Chasing perfection, pushing limits and dreams. Wheels on the asphalt, fueled by our screams. Dust in the air as we race on the edge. Mazza on a mission, this is our pledge. Victory sweet on this unforgiving track. With every hard lap, there ain't no turning back. So here's to the nights under bright racing lights. With Mazza Mac leading, scaling new
So we're back to live racing, and you were on there with the feature lap with Mazamak there in the Williams. So nice wee bit of stuff going on there. He was chasing so hard, but just couldn't make it work with Labrat in front of him. But let's get right focused back into this race that we have going on this evening. There's your intervals. There's your stops. Nearly everybody apart from Raging Hawk and Little Aaron haven't made a stop. Ken Boy is DNF, but right now you've got Low Pro out in the lead this evening in the Haas car. He's already made a stop. Labrat, he's in P2 in the kick, and right behind him you've got Mazamak. Then you've got Ribs in P4. He's had a stop, and then GoBox in P5, all really closely battling with each other. Basic Beatles trying to make ground up on GoBox at the minute, and Kelly Kid's back down in 7th place with that one stop. So the Raging Hawk, he's going into the pits now, and he's going to change over from those tires that he's on at the moment, and that's 19 lap old hard. So he's going for a one stopper, and he's going to do 16 on the mediums here. So that's an interesting one, and I really hope it works out well for him. Little Aaron's battling away here with his teammate of Maverick. So let's see if they're playing team orders or not. Drifting a wee bit there. GoBox P5. He's trying to make something work against Ribs now. Let's see if he can make some sort of a magical move on the DRS straight here. He's got to get really tucked in close behind that Mercedes to be able to make this work. And I think he's just about in distance to do it. So we could see GoBox making a real decent move here in the P4. It should be an easy enough one. Ribs sort of takes the middle of the road. Absolutely nothing wrong with that. At least he didn't move, so he did the thing right. He plunked the car in the position where he thought it's going to be hardest for Mazda or the GoBox to make that overtake, but GoBox made it safely, soundly, and very, very well done. And it was too. Mazamak still chasing away here with Labrat, so a real wee battle going on here, but a lot of separation just going on between everybody in the track. So Mazamak at the moment with Ribs, he's fighting and to try and get into this place where GoBox is currently holding in P4. Ribs is starting to show a nice bit of pace in the Mercedes here. He's in P5 on the 13 lap old hards. Every now and again you just see a spurt out of this guy. Real good driver actually on his night. Mazda's just gone into second spot there with Labrat having a fight together. So let's stay on this one for a wee while, because Labrat will not want that to stay for too long. If you're just tuning in this evening, it's Gavin Bass, and it's Revolt Racing League on a Wednesday night here at the Netherlands. We're in lap 22 of 36 currently at the moment. Quite a lot of separation on the track at the moment, but Low Pro's leading the race on those 14 lap old hards, and he'll be wanting to get those changed probably in the next 4 laps, so that he has a really good set of rubber for the last section of this race. Labrat's going really well in there in P3. He's just hanging in behind Mazda, and those two guys are just having a private battle lap after lap. So we've got a three-way now for the P1. Low Pro is starting to get wound in a wee bit by Mazda and Labrat here. Those two guys they need to play the game, really, to be honest with you, or else they're just going to give Low Pro an excuse to get away even further. They've got to work it, got to think. This is the only close battle there is. Apart from these three here at the front, which I'm going to concentrate mostly on, I think I'll go for a wee quick break, if you don't mind.
Underneath the bright lights, it's Wednesday night in the Netherlands where the racers take flight. Kelly Kid revs up in his shining red ride. Maz has got the pedal, can't let it slide. Leon and Labrie both chasing the prize. With the speed of the wind, fire in their eyes. Sheepers on the corner, never backing down. Mischief and Maverick making their round. They're all out tonight. You can hear the roar at the Revolt Racing League. Adrenaline's the score. Battling it out. They're burning the track with engines screaming. There's no turning back. Harry in the lead. Don't count out a rib. Ken Boy and Low Pro are swinging their jib. Jackal slicing through, he's looking for a chance. Wild Gold Bucks is coming, ready to advance. Gas in the rear view, he's planning his stride. With Pooley pushing hard, all in for the high. Each turn is tension, each lap is a fight. Only one will capture the dazzling night. From the pit crew's cheers to the racer's bold mind, they're living for the rush. Racing feels so right. They're all out tonight. You can hear the roar at the Revolt Racing League. Adrenaline's the score. Battling it out. They're burning the track with engines screaming. There's no turning back. Harry in the lead. Don't count out ribs. Ken Boy and Low Pro are swinging their jibs. Underneath the stars, the engines will cry. Smell of burning rubber filling the sky. Every move calculated, every break and turn. In this racing league, it's a fire that'll burn. Maverick's making waves, Maddie's holding strong. In this world of speed where every heart belongs. Racers unite as the night carries on. With pride in their hearts, they race until dawn. They're all out tonight. You can hear the roar at the Revolt Racing League. Adrenaline's the score. Battling it out. If they're burning the track with engines screaming, there's no turning back. Harry in the lead. Don't So raise a glass high to the fighters we cheer. Kelly Kid.
So we're back at it, and there's a bit of action going on there, obviously. So looks like there's a yellow flag out at the moment. Let's see if we can catch the signs. A safety car. It's a full safety car. Somebody went off track there. It must have been Harry. Hi ho, hi ho. Just saying hello to anybody watching. It's a quiet night here tonight. Oh, two little safety cars. Will it bring Donald Trump out or will it not? Bring him out for a wee while, just get a smoke. In fact, I'll not bother. I'll just go for a smoke. I'll be back in a second. So it looks like there's still a bit of grouping to do yet. Lap 29, so there's going to be a 7-lap sprint here at the end of this Grand Prix this evening. Sorry about all the musical interludes this evening. It's just to try and save my voice. I've got a bit of a sore throat. But I do intend to do a wee bit of that because I think a lot of people enjoy it, especially the featured laps and quali and stuff like that. So we'll see how that goes, see what sort of feedback I get from it. Just trying to look at ways of making my commentary a bit more interesting and also a little bit easier for me. Because whenever you're flat out talking for 2 or 3 hours every night for 7 and 8 nights in a row, you do get it tight. So I'm having to learn just to back off at times and just play a bit of music. And I think it's fitting in okay. So one more lap we're going to have for everybody to regroup, and you can see now there are no penalties whatsoever in this league this evening. Not one single track violation penalty there this evening. And the position changes are Go Box is up 5 positions and also 5 positions for Little Aaron. Basic Beatles up 3 and Mischief's up 3. Sneaky loser. Every stream is great, Gavin. Thank you, sir. No bother at all. I just didn't want you to think it was going to become a musical evening. It's not. It's just to give me a wee bit of a break from the mic from time to time. But I think that quali lap thing's good fun. So just waiting on the safety car now just to give us indication that he's going to come in this lap. I think he is, because There's only one person away behind there. I don't think it's even one of our drivers. Might be Maverick actually, but they'll go without him, won't they? Kelly Kidd's got a job to do here now. He's got 6 laps to win this race. The safety car is coming in and the telemetry is on and they're about to go. Kelly Kidd's got soft cars on, so he's going to have a real scrap at it here. Low Pro's trying to hold them up as much as he possibly can, and he'll do everything to try and catch Labrat sleeping. But Labrat will just be sitting there with the foot just touching on the accelerator. Maximum rev's got, and he's away. But Low Pro got a fairly decent little start there, got a half a second on him. But Mazamak is intended here. Look at this. Absolutely sending it down that straight he is in the Williams. Go-Buck sitting in there in 4th with Basic Beetle 5th. You've got Gaz and Kelly Kidd battling for 6th and 7th at the moment. That'll be a good scrap going on there. Then you've got the Raging Hawk. He came in tonight as a reserve, and I must admit, guys, what a nice race he's had. P8 at the moment, and the race is far from over, and he's only on the 5-lap hard, so he will have he'll have job to do, but he's pretty well equipped there for a decent couple of position changes if he can get it. He is a reserve, so he'll be taking real extra caution not to create any havoc out there. So that's always the downside of being a reserve. You just can't really go for it. On my gas. So Low Pro in first in the Haas at the moment with Labrat trailing just on his tail. Then you've got Mazza on his tail with his teammate Go-Buck on his tail. And they're just wanting Basic Beetle to try and guide them down here and try and get a wee bit more time together. Maybe just let that McLaren through work together. Oh, if you fight too much, you're going to lose that 1.5 seconds and they might gain on you here. Right now it's 1.2. You need to catch it rather than fight each other. But it's easy to say that when you're in the commentary box. You're down there and you see the back end of a car. You just want to race it. Kelly Kidd's going for it here big time. The outside move there. Tries an outside move on Basic Beetle there, but Basic Beetle just held him to account. He's going to have to outbrake him here into that. No, he doesn't. He sits in. He's just eyeing up the move here on Beetle. And we've got another flag. What's happened? Looks like Jackal has come off. Let's see his wing. And a penalty for Maverick for driving through, drive-through penalty for speeding in the pit lane, I think that was. So yellow flag right now at the moment, but Low Pro still out there in first position. I think this is a virtual safety car this time. Yeah, they're back to racing speed. Low Pro holding it from Labrat, Mazamak 3rd, Go-Buck's 4th, Gaz 5th, and Basic Beetle. Kelly Kidd's absolutely torturing the back of Beetle here. He wants that position back. I think he's going to make it here. Kelly's busting at the bit to get past the Leon here, but Leon's not giving him any room whatsoever. He's holding his own. He's trying to keep the front, but look, he just absolutely gets past there, no problem whatsoever. And that's Kelly Kidd up in the P6. But look at this wee battle here. The two Williams and the McLaren of Gas having it all out here on lap 34. Low Pro's got himself out of the DRS zone of Labrat on 2 laps to go, so he wants to try and maybe even pull that out further. Still the Williams are fighting there and Gaz on the back end of them. Then you've down in 9th as the Hawk. He's your reserve driver for this evening, and he's chasing down Mischief at the moment. So that's shaping up to be a nice little battle there for 8th. Mischief and Hawk are going to be at it here. Not really a lot of high drama here the evening. It's one of those circuits where it's so difficult to make moves. To make a move on that straight, you honestly need to be so close to the fella in front of you to get the best out of the DRS to make that pass. So it's hard just getting it round that corner. Battling furiously here. Gobox is holding them off, but look at Mazza. Mazza wants it. Now he's built himself up to 72% of his battery there. Gobox has only got 60%. So this should be an interesting one. Mazza Max got the energy. Can he get the accuracy? He needs to be really, really close. I think he might be there. That visually looks like a perfect spot. I think he can make the move here. Yes, he can. He's perfectly timed it. And he gets himself up into 3rd position there in the Williams. Oh, look at the dive bomb up the inside there of Gaz. Oh, what a ballsy move there by the McLaren. That was awful. It was awfully brilliant, actually. How that didn't end in a catastrophe, I don't know, but he made it work. And it just looked as if it was just about to be a wreck. Unbelievable move there. Unbelievable. Did anyone see that? Gobox. Oh, no, look, this was seen. There's a wreck there. Oh, the tickets are going to go flying in tonight. That's a shame to have an end to a race like that under yellow flag. But I caught part of that, so it would be a matter of having a look at it back to see clearly who caused that, if I even caught it. But Low Pro is the winner of your Grand Prix this evening in Holland in 1st position. Lovely, lovely lap there. A lovely drive for you, sir. Then you've Labrat in 2nd in the kick. Then you've 3rd is Mazamak. And the kick of Kelly Kidd comes in 4th there. Then the two of them battling for there at the end. That's Gaz and Basic Beetle. And he comes in 7th now, round the final corner. Nice stuff. Here comes Gobox, P10. So there's going to be a major inquiry into what happened there at the last lap 35 there. I'll certainly have a wee look back at it. Don't know who caused it, anything like that. But the driver of the day is Mischief, P5, Racing Bull for me. He had the most increases there from P12 up into P5. So he increased by 7 positions and kept it clean throughout the race. Very much under the radar there this evening, Mischief, to be honest with you, as were a lot of drivers, because there was so much separation. I was just trying to focus on in the battles as most as I possibly could. So I hope everybody who watched enjoyed it. Just it's a bit of a sour end to the race, just whenever there was an accident in the last lap, whenever there was going to be a bit of a showdown. But Absolutely. Good for you, Azzy. Well done. And there you go. So Low Pro takes the win. Kelly Kidd gets the fastest lap. Little Aaron gets driver of the day by the game. Mischief gets my driver of the day. Most overtakes gets Raging Hawk. Well done to the reserve driver this evening. And cleanest driver is GoBox. Now I'm just going to jump onto the race director very quickly and give the stewards all the incidents there if they need to reference them. Not that many, to be fair, not that many, but there were a couple of pretty horrendous looking incidents out there this evening that were, oh, I don't know. I didn't catch who did what did who. I really didn't get any of it, but there were bad accidents. I don't think they were so much caused by really bad driving, but there were bad accidents. And of course, we had the safety car and everything out tonight. So, as always, thanks for tuning in tonight. It was a Halloween theme throughout the evening from time to time, and thanks for bearing with me for the little musical interludes, so that just helps the old voice moving forward. Again, thanks to them all for running the league and providing this fun platform on a Wednesday night for us all to get together and have a wee bit of fun together on the track. I've been Gavin Bass 1. This has been Revolt Racing League live coming from Netherlands here in Holland. And we had the winner tonight, absolutely well deserved, to Low Pro. So on that note, we'll just spook you out with what we started with.